Well, since the first of the year, the Better Business Bureau has received more than 660 scam reports from Idaho residents, and many of those scams came in the form of an email. Joining us this morning is BBB's Veronica Krager to talk about these new tactics scammers are using to trick their victims. Good morning, Veronica.
Good morning.
Okay, what are you finding as far as emails go, email scams?
Well, we're no longer falling for the Nigerian print scam, which is great. That one has been so widely publicized that people are able to avoid it, but unfortunately we're still falling for scams. In fact, since the beginning of the year, Idaho residents have reported they've lost more than $95,000 to scammers. So as times change, scammers are changing their tactics. They're doing that through social media advertising scams, student loan debt forgiveness scams, and now they have new tactics for email phishing scams.
Yeah, what are those new tactics? What are they using to trick us through emails?
Well, it used to be if you received an email from an unknown sender that was had misspellings, there were downloads, attachments, then you knew it was a scam. But now they're getting better. They're cleaning up their grammar and they're being more targeted at who they send these emails to. So for example, I heard from a business where a new employee received an email from the head of their department asking them to buy gift cards for board members and volunteers. This was something that employee would eventually do, and they knew that, so they did it. They ended up sending more than $600 to these scammers. And when they looked back at these emails, they saw how they could have been easily tricked because they used the right, verbiage for departments, they used the right names. It was all too eerie how good these scammers were.
And since they are so good, what exactly should we be looking for in these emails now to know whether or not it's a scam?
Well, definitely take your time reading the email. Even if the grammar is impeccable, there should be little signs that it's a fake. So for example, if they're referring to the accounting department, but you know that internally you call it the business department, there's your sign. Also, if you're reading through and they're asking you to act swiftly, that's another big red flag because they're going to want you to act really quickly before you ask anybody else if it's legitimate. And then finally, if you can, avoid forwarding that email to anyone, even if you're just trying to check to see if it's real, because you could inadvertently give the scammers more victims to choose from. So instead, just take a screen grab or a screenshot and send that over to whoever needs to see it. And if you do click on any links, change your passwords immediately and let your IT provider know.
Okay, good advice this morning, Veronica. Very interesting stuff. Hope everyone stays safe when you're checking your emails today. And remember, you can find more information at bbb.org. Thanks so much, Veronica.
Thank you.